Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to yet another edition of Africa's Realities. As usual, my name is Mr. Johnson YS, and today I'm out with another video. Today, I want to talk about a video I came across, and this video is about an Islamic cleric. And this Islamic cleric is calling for war against Igbos. Well, we are going to analyze this video because this video is very worrisome, and I will tell you why I am bringing this video, because these are some of the things that I talk about in my content, and that I talk about the unity of Nigeria and how we can stay together. And when I come across these videos that are bringing division, all these divisive videos, I have to condemn. Sorry, it's a bit hot here, and I know I'm sweating. So, before I go further with this video, I want you who is watching now, I want you to subscribe and turn up the notification bell so that whenever I drop a video, you get to be amongst the first to get to watch. And I want to thank my returning subscribers because you are always quick to watch my videos, and I say thank you. And I also want you that is watching, I want you to hit the like button so that this video can be shared far and wide. And finally, I also want you to engage in the comment section so that you can tell me what you think about this video. I promise to respond to your comments. Now, without further ado, let's start this video.
Babu wani kama da kai, ai babu wani.
Yes, you are welcome back. Now let's start this content properly. Now, what I'm trying to say is that I came across a video of this Islamic cleric, and this Islamic cleric is spitting fire because he says that there is another Islamic cleric that has been kidnapped in Igbo land, and for that he is calling on war against the Igbos. And like I said, in my kind of content that I do here is a content where when I hear things like this, I bring to our knowledge and our awareness, and I point out how these kind of rhetorics are very dangerous and are very divisive and are the reason why we are so backward in Nigeria. But before I go further, I want you to listen to this video of this Islamic cleric, and when we come back, we are going to analyze the video. Now, the video is in Hausa language, but I've taken time to subtitle it so that you can understand what he is saying. But when we come back, we are going to analyze this video and we'll talk about why things like this should be discouraged. Now, watch this video. We'll come back and we'll continue.
Jama'a har yanzu muna kan batunmu na magana akan wannan bawan Allah Malam Uzairu Sani, na'ibin limamin masallacin Juma'a a garin Balan da ke Kabo Local Government, Kano State, Nigeria. Wannan bawan Allah malami ne na addini kuma babban mutum ne a wajenmu. Muna sanar da hukuma cewa har yanzu wannan yaro fa yana Imo State a hannun 'yan Biafra. Ya je neman abinci tun ƙarshen Ramadana suka kama yaron nan, har yanzu sama da kwana 20 ba mu da labarinsa, ba mu san halin da yake ciki ba. In dai waɗannan mutanen ba sun fi ƙarfin hukuma ba ne ba, to muna kira ga hukuma da ta fitan mana da wannan bawan Allah domin tsoron abin da zai biyo baya idan suka cutar da shi. Allah ya kyauta. Ba fa zai taɓa yiwuwa ba arnan kudu su shigo arewacin Najeriya su mallaki gidaje, su mallaki filaye, su mallaki shaguna da jali da cocina su gina, amma mu koya aka ce wani ɗan arewa zai je garinsu ya ɗan kewaya ya nemi abinci ko hanya ta biyo da shi ta garinsu su rika tare mana mutane suna musu kisa na wulakanci. Wallahi ƙarya ne. We are not an animal. We know what we are doing. So we need justice for this innocent person.
Now you have listened to this Islamic cleric. He is saying about an Islamic cleric that has been kidnapped in Igbo land. And he is calling for the release of this Islamic cleric, which is right. We have to call for the release and we have to condemn any act of kidnap and adoption in Nigeria because we've had one too many. Now he has his right to say, let us bring these people out. But where this man went out of his way, he is calling for the attack of the Igbos if this kidnapped person is not released. And he's inciting his northern Hausa people for an attack. And this is where this thing gets messy because, listen, there's not even a place where we have more of insurrection or insurgency or whatever like the North. In the North, there are people who are kidnapping people. The action of the underworld cannot, or the action of criminals cannot be generalized on everybody. Now, even in the North, there are many instances that Igbos have been kidnapped. It's not only Northerners that get kidnapped by Northerners. It's not only Northerners that get kidnapped by Boko Haram. It's not only Northerners that get kidnapped by Fulani bandits. It's not only Northerners that get kidnapped by all the criminals and the underworld that are happening in northern Nigeria. But we've never heard the Igbo people saying they are mobilizing for war to kill Hausa because of the activities of criminals. Because of the activities of criminals. Now, if we can remember, there's a time that a train was going from Abuja to Kaduna, and some Fulani Islamic jihadis or whatever, they attacked this plane and they killed people. In particular, there's an Igbo girl who has just finished medical school and was preparing to go to abroad. She was preparing to go to abroad. Everything has been said. And these people wasted the life of this innocent girl whom the parents have trained and have done everything. And we didn't hear our Igbo brothers say, let us attack Northerners. Now, let's even come back to 2011. In 2011, there was a time after the election of 2011, and Goodluck Jonathan was declared the winner. Now, after the election of 2011 and Goodluck Jonathan was declared the winner, we know of Northerners who descended on NYSC workers. And most of these NYSC workers, NYSC, young men and women, most of them are from southern Nigeria. And these Northerners did not take their anger to the Nigerian government. They didn't take their anger to the people who they believe rigged the election. They went after youth corpers, killing them in the youth corpers lodge. And then some of them ran to the police station and they came and they burnt the police station down and they killed youth corpers. And some of them are Igbos. And we didn't hear Igbos mobilizing to wipe out northern people in Igbo land. Now, we all know that activities of underworld everywhere. Just like people are getting kidnapped in northern Nigeria, is the same way we hear some people are getting kidnapped in eastern Nigeria. So how can people who are kidnappers kidnap an Islamic cleric, and then this notorious Islamic cleric is inciting his people to attack Igbos if those criminals do not release the Islamic cleric? Is that right? Can the activities of criminals be suffered by all innocent people? So some people, they will just come on social media and they release threats and they try to bring divisions and they try to be chaos and they try to bring problem. How can you be inciting your people and warning the Igbos if the Igbos don't get your Islamic cleric release? You people mobilize and you kill Igbos in the north because of kidnappers. The kidnappers that kidnapped this man are not up to 20 or 30. But this is now, you say, I think the entire more than 30 million, 40 million Igbo people. What kind of nonsense is that? So these are the things that we have to fight against, and these are the things we have to speak out against. So let us give a warning to this Islamic scholar. to desist from this kind of rhetoric. They're trying to incite his people. What he should be talking about is the government. Address the government and tell the government to go and rescue this Islamic cleric that has been kidnapped. It's the government you put fire on. It's the government that have the police. It's the government that have the soldiers. It's the government that should go and protect Nigerians. And it's the government that we have to cry to when people are being kidnapped in Nigeria. And let nobody incite anybody to go to kill anybody. Well, thank you for listening to this little content I have made. I want you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and expect my next video. My name is Mr. Johnson Yakubusani. Remain blessed.